Now, many of you already know by now that Sofi Technologies is one of the companies or one of the fintech companies that has been seeing some good growth, whether in revenue generation and, of course, in total membership acquisition. I mean, in the past or in the last quarter, that is Q1 of 2023, we saw Sofi reporting total new members of over 430,000, which is something that is incredible and something that must just show you that Sofi continues growing. Now, one of the things that obviously when you look into their earnings is that Sofi, if you have to check the past 7 earnings, you'll notice that they've been beating analyst expectations in both the revenues they generate and the earnings per share. Analysts have been having it hard when it comes to projecting or predicting the earnings that Sofi Technologies reports on a quarter or in a quarter, which is something that must just show you that this is a company that is outpacing or outperforming the kind of growth which analysts expect. Now, ladies and gents, today we just read, I woke up onto wonderful news, and that is Sofi Technologies. It is outpacing most of traditional banks when it comes to new members or new customers acquisition. I mean, back in 2020, Sofi Technologies, ladies and gents, they were accounting only 1% of all the new accounts that were being opened at that time. And ladies and gents, as of the first 6 months of 2023, ladies and gents, Sofi Technologies is now, of course, seeing a 4% or a constituted 4% of all the new accounts that were being opened in the US, which is something that obviously just has to show you the growth that we are seeing onto Sofi Technologies, because this kind of growth quadruples the kind of growth we saw back in 2020. I mean, 2020 they were at 1%. The first 6 months, or this year for the first 6 months, ladies and gents, they are sitting at 4%, which is something that must just show you that Sofi continues to be that company which is growing so fast. Now, before we dig deep into this video, you already know that this video is an entertainment video and not a professional financial advice video. Now, I really appreciate if you can just hit the likes button if you do, or if you are enjoying the content that I'm giving you or I'll be giving you about Sofi Technologies, because many of you will know that Sofi Technologies is one of the stocks that, of course, I discuss on this channel because I'm also invested into this company. In fact, I think to date I've got 1,046 shares of Sofi, which obviously those of you that have been following for some time, you'll know that I'm up 45%, because my average is just over $5.70. I think it's $5.73. So I'm up over 45%, and this is a stock that, ladies and gents, I believe in its fundamentals, its future prospects, which is why, though I'm seeing this good growth into Sofi Technologies, I will not be tempted to sell at all, because the numbers or what we are seeing into Sofi continues to be that company that is growing, or which is growing. So if you are enjoying this content, or if Sofi is one of the stocks that you follow, consider hitting the likes button, subscribe, and once you subscribe, don't forget to hit or click that notification bell. So without wasting any more of your time, yes, Sofi Technologies, ladies and gents, we are seeing them continuing to do well. I mean, the fact that right now they are accounting of 4% of all, of course, new accounts being opened, it is something that must just show you that this is a company that continues to grow. This is a company which is expected to do very well in the future. I mean, you will know that after the Q4 earnings, Sofi indicated or projected that come Q4 of 2023, they will be reporting a profitable quarter, which is something that obviously it will be a very good thing. So I'm very excited. And ladies and gents, the more good news that we just read out of Sofi is that come 31st of July, Sofi Technologies will be giving us their Q2 earnings, which is making me to be really excited, because as I said in the beginning of this video, Sofi Technologies has been that company that has been beating analyst expectations when they report their earnings. For the previous 7 quarters, we've been seeing Sofi beating analyst expectations, and chances are we are also going to obviously see them beating analyst expectations even on their Q2 earnings, because this 4% in itself, it is a bullish sign or bullish signal of what is to come into Sofi Technologies. We can easily say, or we can easily conclude that Sofi Technologies, even in the Q2, due or based on this, of course, news of 4%, of course, market share when it comes to new account openings, it just shows us that even the Q2 for Sofi, it is going to be a great quarter. And those of you that, of course, still want to invest into these Sofi Technologies, you can do your own due diligence and consider doing it now, because what we have been seeing lately in the stock or in the SoFi stock before and during earnings is that we either see, or most times we see, of course, the rally continuing as we head towards the earnings of course presentation, or we see SoFi of course spiking in terms of the share price during the day, that is after they beat analyst expectations, or they beat of course earnings which analysts were expecting. So please do make sure that you do your own due diligence, and so that you can make a precise decision if whether you are to invest into SoFi Technologies or not. So I'm very excited, and I just thought I'd just give you this quick update because, ladies and gents, the fact that SoFi Technologies has quadrupled when we look to the kind of new accounts they were opening back in 2020 vis-a-vis the accounts that they have opened in the first 6 months of course of 2023 makes me to be really excited, and as a SoFi investor, because, ladies and gents, this just shows that we are definitely going to be rewarded. Those people that were of course persevering throughout of course the low trading share price and whatnot, they are going to be of course rewarded, that is of course by the share price recovery. Otherwise, with all that, guys, I just thought I'd just give you this quick update. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit that like button, comment and subscribe. And once you subscribe, don't forget to hit or click that notification bell so that at least you get notified by YouTube every time I drop a new content. Otherwise, that's all from me, and I wish you nothing but the best in your stock market investing journey. And before you buy SoFi for the very first time, or maybe add more holdings, it is always good that you do your own due diligence, so that at least you don't get to panic sell every time of course you see sharp falls, because SoFi it's also that stock that is quite volatile. So do your own due diligence, so that at least you can be comfortable as you are investing into SoFi Technologies. Otherwise, as for me, I'm very bullish. I remain positive onto SoFi Technologies because in the first 6 months, the new checking account of fintech companies constitute to around 47% of the new checking accounts in the first 6 months, which is something that must just show you that fintech, it is the future. Whether of course people think that maybe traditional banks will be irreplaceable or not, but fintech, it is here to stay, guys, and the growth that we are seeing in some of these fintech companies is just of course the beginning. We are still going to see more growth, because 47% in the first 6 months, she just has to show you and confirm to you that fintech, it is expected to do very well. Otherwise, that's all from me, and I'll see you in my next video, and God bless you all.